Hey all, Sam51 here, welcome back. Here we are again in Tales of Berseria, and it's time to go ahead and save Zavid and whatever other part of our crew is still out here. Let me get on my Geo surfboard so we can start zooming over there to help. And let's do the expedition real quick as well. Jeez, let's go with a new sea.
Show them how.
This area for right now. Just go right here too. Yeah, you're always in the worst place, Turtle Man. But that could be useful. Is there any other weapons I can enhance real quick? I don't believe there... I mean, maybe. Yeah, one enhance her stuff. So you're probably not going to be fighting this fight, Eleanor. I think I want to have a... I think it'd be poetic for if this actually is Aifread to have Eisen participate in place of you. Let's see, how far do we need to go? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what that other area out there is for. It's for this right here. But we know the quick way to get there. It looks like those archways aren't blocking us anymore because we haven't seen any so far.
Is that demon really Aifread?
Eisen would know better than
Probably so.
anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
You have to go T
But
at
I
least.
thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Unless he was forced.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Aifread allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No.
Something's up.
He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we
course,
saw at
that
Lorngan in a
dastard.
ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
Unless they have a Nominal
So
on their
Melchior
side.
must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Aifread, Eisen, please be okay.
Is Eisen not here? Yeah, Eisen's with us. I was about to get worried there. I was about to be like, what do you mean Eisen's not with us? I'm so bad at controlling this surfboard.
We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well,
Yes, he
he's
is.
not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White-Horned Dragon? He might try to protect Aifread.
So
Hope not.
Eisen might too, right? This is Aifread we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
I wonder if we can reverse
Even
this.
if we can't bring him back to being human, there has to be something we can do to make him... himself again.
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old
That is true.
Aifread's gone.
So... what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't think he knows what
I
he
don't
wants to
know.
do yet.
That's up to him. Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
I know, he's your buddy, what to say. gotta do what we have to do. Let's see what's going. Yeah, we can take a linear path. Excuse us, tree man. Force fragment? No, not quite. This also does explain why there's a save point right here. Halfway point between the two bosses that we will inevitably fight. One which we've already fought in the memo. Aifread. Since we're almost there, let's go ahead and change you back to the amphibole just because it's stronger. Zavid!
Zavid! You alright? Stop! I know these fists. This is Aifread.
Yes, it is.
Why didn't you fight back?
Oh, he did. I think the was bleeding from the mouth.
He pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
One hand, on one side of the head than the other.
So what? It's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Aifread?
Zavid!
Going after kids
Oh,
now.
damn! You go, Eisen.
Fenwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you!
Did he just give himself a power buff? Oh lord, he did.
I owe you everything, Aifread.
Oh boy, okay, this is gonna be a fight.
It's time to pay it back!
Are you all right with this, Eisen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is. And that's
Yeah,
why
we gotta
I've
swap
got to
him
do
out.
this. Good.
Time for me to use a little healing on... Oh, I should have bought the shell. Okay. Yeah, that definitely knocks me out.
Disgraceful.
There we go. I need to, let's see. keeps everyone at a healthy level.
Deception!
That means I can use a life bottle on. Whoopsie. Attack him and try to keep him under attack as fast as possible. Time to. Oh, he's stats. Oh. I'm gonna take a save to myself, but this seems just a little bit too easy. I'm gonna say that he's got 86,000 health, but this is what it appears like now. Yes, Margaroo. Damage.
Let's go!
Combo. You're there. There we go.
End of the road.
No.
Taking hostages now.
I'm
Fee.
sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
Demonify him. If you can, demonify him.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I
not gonna
ever
be
tried
on
to hold
the-
on to,
the Lord of Chaos,
all of it
the
trickled away,
demon guy?
fell
It's
from
gonna
my
be
grasp.
Heads this time?
But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force.
Wonder what idiot told
This
him that.
fist will
Huh,
take
Aifread.
everything back. Just like you told me to!
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Is he back?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Aifread!
Yes, fix him. That's a nasty chest wound.
A demon
chest
changed
wound.
back into a human?
Oh, but he's just fixed him, I think.
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But, Eisen, you were searching for Aifread for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on little secrets. Your power
comes from being part of Inomata. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber...
Nice, now that our group knows the objective
Hurry.
to accomplish.
While Artorias and Inomata are occupied, they're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Aifread.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Jeez, everyone's dying in this map section.
Yeah,
we should just
we will.
not come here again.
See you, Aifread.
I wonder if Aifread dies in any of the other Tales games, or if it's just this game. Because I know he's in Tales of Berseria, at least in, you know, word of mouth only.
I owe you one, Zavid.
Don't know if he's there in person. And I wonder about the other Tales games.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
Oh, come on, Zavid.
See you around, Zavid.
Zavid didn't pick up the gun. I wonder if it's ours now. Binding Frost. Bottomless demeanor bottle. Nice. Well, I mean, we had a crap ton of demeanor bottles anyway, but nice.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans?
Maki
But
looks like
how do we do
she's
it?
ready for it.
Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him.
Oh.
Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Yeah, hopefully Grimoire knows. Benwick, you're not going to be happy along with everyone else.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Grimoire, where are you? Oh, you're right over here, sitting on a rock. Hey, Kurogane, your sword broke. Like, really easily. He doesn't know yet, I guess.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I... become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Yeah.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right?
Yeah.
You sure it's okay to disturb their
Very good
beauty
question,
sleep?
Okuro. I have
They
no
control
idea.
the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a scarlet night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
Oh.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect. You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar
do
and
that.
Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
We have to wake up. We have to go to 4
We have
different
enough
ones to
time?
wake all them up.
The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Yeah.
Correct. 4 Earth pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at
life
the same
pool?
time.
A life pool?
Earth pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh, so if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Yeah, that's a death wish.
Most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava!
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
It's when we got one shot to accomplish, and then we gotta wait 3 years.
Then
if
we're
it
off to
fails.
Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
How are you doing, Benwick? You alright?
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Aifread's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some lord of calamity.
All right.
Well,
The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye.
we heard it.
You can count on us.
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine.
Well,
But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Aifread's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief, and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Destroying someone like that. Turning them into a puppet. It's unconscionable.
Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Aifread proved that.
Right. His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew.
what about you,
Magilu is
Mahima?
right. What lives in one's
Just like
heart
your
can
heart's
never
been
be
destroyed
erased.
and rebuilt
Yeah.
over 100 times now.
The heart is eternal.
Oh jeez, we've turned Grimoire into a whatchamacallit, an adrenaline junkie. Oop. Oh, stopping halfway for a skit or cutscene, I guess.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
Yeah.
I'm afraid so. It was Inomata who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough.
Need flexibility as well to survive.
Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me.
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum?
No, honestly.
You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
The back of his head like it's there.
Not in the least.
I'm glad his spirits are back up. Make a truly kick-ass sword.
We're making
Kurogane.
good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Artorias was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Yeah, we're on a very short timeline.
Aifread said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression.
But I
Most
guess-
likely, it's how Inomata plans to release his
I
power.
had to guess it happens on the Scarlet Knight.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inomata should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will.
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was.
Yeah. Nothing will be real anymore.
Something's coming!
What now? This is a major cutscene right here. Is that the start of their Ceremony of Ascension? Looks like it. Oh, it's like that test or whatever that happened earlier where everyone just started, you know, being nice and orderly and not normal. Except this looks like it's more permanent.
Hey, please, guys, let's not fight!
Okay, that is not good news. That's bad news bears.
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
That's all it takes? Oh, let me
Aizen!
join in.
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexon!
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Well, I mean, that's kind of
Dig
accurate,
up some
actually.
spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no! Look! It's that merchant! You're all right!
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people. Stepped on them just to make a profit.
Someone needs to smack him so
I
he
even
breaks out of his
aided
trance.
wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
Trying to jump in the water and drown himself?
No, wait!
He is.
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to
Jeez.
die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Oh!
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
That. Oh, he's just
Those
knocked
awakened
out.
to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
Yeah, that's like a authoritarian dictatorship.
We should find out what's happening here. Unless you'd rather
Jeez.
not see.
You're right. I wouldn't.
What about the Bloodwings?
But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Oh, I hope the Bloodwings are fine.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
And then, hopefully when he wakes up, the guys regain his senses. If not, tie him up and store him in the ship. Oh!
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
Nope, he's still like that. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off here. Next time when we get back, we'll, I guess, go over to Logris, see what's up. Maybe rescue the prince while we're over there. Hopefully, I mean, it's probably bad to say, mean to say, but hopefully we get a good deal from shops and stuff like that, or a better deal than we've been getting. Since everyone's all like, you know, peace and no malevolence and stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in as always. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch all of y'all next time. Bye!